Hi, Ma'am Mars. Again, this is Nick, and welcome to our channel. So, for today's episode, sobrang happy kasi for the past few weeks, nag-discuss tayo ng iba't ibang kwento patungkol sa mga stories of women. So, ngayon, we're gonna talk about things you need to know about sex and pleasure. And for this afternoon, makakasama natin ang ating co-host, si Miss Dawn Makahilo. Hi, Dawn!
Hi Mars! Kamusta? How's your Friday going?
Pagod na, Mars. Nasa ano na siya?
Agad. Buti na lang Friday na weekend na bukas, ano? So, yun.
Nakakapagod, no? Pero fulfilling pa din. Kasi every Friday, ito din talaga yung nalolook forward ko na ginagawa natin. To
So,
share struggles of women and stories of women na surely nakaka-lift ng mga kababaihan and nakaka-relate pa sila sa mga stories natin. Ikaw, excited ka ba every Friday?
of course, this is something I look forward every Friday, ano, Mars? Kasi parang ang daming nangyayari every day. Tapos parang this is the way to cut the weekdays, ano? Yung chikahan lang, anything under the sun lang. We have our particular topics lang na usually nga pinag-uusapan ng mga magkumare, di ba? Yung parang random stuff lang. The good thing lang ngayon, dahil nga this is the new normal, ay online discussion at chikahan dito. So, kakatawa. So, I'm very happy na nasa fourth episode na tayo today. So, ayun. Thank you sa mga nanonood sa atin ano, at patuloy na sumusubaybay. Naks Tagalog yun.
Yeah, sobrang grateful tayo because ang dami na nating napag-usapan, di ba? From menstruation to menstrual cup, and then to sex toys, and ngayon, ito our fourth episode, which is more about maintaining a healthy sexual relationship. And ang dami nating ma-unlock dito. And excited ako kasi talagang saktong marihan lang talaga to. Kasi tayo lang eh. So, ang ganda ng excited ako sa mga mapag-uusapan natin ngayong hapon. So, ayan, let's start. So, paano nga ba natin maring doon maintain isang healthy sexual relationship?
Grabe, parang I think for the past few episodes, ito talaga ang favorite topic natin, ano? And I think it's a good thing din na nanonormal natin ito mga usapan ito. Hindi lang nanonormalize, but at the same time, na-positive, na, how do you say it? Nagiging positive yung discussion natin on sex and anything, ano? So, how do you maintain a sexual relationship? Well, first Mars, I think alam mo naman, pero share natin sa ibang Mars natin na I'm in hetero relationship and we were together in the last 5 years. And oh my God, 5 years na kami. So, and I think this pandemic, this is the longest that we've been together kasi frequent din yung work namin and my work entails travel, ano. So, this is talaga yung 24/7 magkasama kami. Like, oh my God. And it's been like, what, 6 months na lockdown and ano. How do, so balik sa tanong mo, how do we maintain healthy sexual relationship? Paano ba? I think what makes it a healthy relationship is that I think yung connection namin sa isa't isa, we make each other feel love, and I think then dahil nga sa nangyayari sa pandemic, we find ways din niya pati yung emotional needs namin ay fulfilled. And I think doon namin napapakita na we love, there's the difference kasi between being love and feeling love. So we make it clear with each other. And at the same time, we've always been clear communication, Mars eh. May work siya, may work ako, like gaya kanina. Ayun, pinag-uusapan yung mga bagay-bagay. At the same time din talaga, mini-maintain yung physical affection. At the same time, patuloy sa pag-explore pa ng mga own pleasures namin together as a couple. So, Ayun, sige nga, ikaw naman, baka may mga tips kang masasabi sa akin at marami pa may matutunan ako sa'yo. Sige.
I think for like having a sexual healthy relationship, I think the key talaga is you communicate. Kasi I think the past few weeks or the past few months, grabe yung emotional baggages na nangyari sa ating lahat. So it's actually sometimes it's not easy to connect with with having sex and talking about it. Pero I guess yung naging key factor para ma-maintain yun is to actually always talk about it. Kailan ka ba comfortable? Okay ba yung emotional state mo? Okay ba yung well-being mo? Kasi I think it's very important before engaging to sex eh. Kasi when you engage to something, di ba dapat na-enjoy mo? Pero how can you enjoy it if you're not emotionally well, if you're not
Exactly.
emotionally capable of doing it, or even mentally capable of, 'di ba, doing it. So, I think yun isa sa mga sekreto, how you maintain it, and you talk about it talaga. Kasi, medyo, 'di ba, ang hirap, ang tagal na dun eh. Kasi, 'di ba, usually, mas sanay tayo na parang, parehas tayo on the go eh. Lagi tayong nag-travel, lagi tayong
Yes.
nasa ibang provinces, like doing our home kasi pero ngayon it's a different environment na, di ba, Mare? Kasi, wala, lagi kayo magkasama. How do you, paano mo ba malalagyan yun ng mas marami pang spark, di ba? And I think
Exactly.
what, di ba? Pero I think what keeps it alive is really the love that is there. Di ba? Kasi when you love each other, even though there are days that you don't have sex with each other, pero what's important is how you connect to each other emotionally, mentally, and how you support each other through this time. Kasi
Yes.
it's very difficult, diba? Kasi
Yes.
diba, na-experience mo ba yun, Mare, na parang sobrang tabo na ito. Kunyari magkasama kayo sa bahay. Ang tabo ng lahat, or ng karamihan ng tao, pag magkasama kayo ng partner mo, parang ang imagination nila, everyday yung ginagawa.
Oh my God, yeah, that's sexting every day. Like, oh my God, it's not, it's very untrue, ano. Kasi like, for example, ako on my end, kami, di ba sabi ko nga sa'yo, we've been together in the last 5 years. Tapos, pero hindi din eh. Kasi like, grabe Mars, yung trabaho ng boyfriend ko, ano, at the moment, inaabot siya until umaga. So, syempre, pag na physical and mentally, parang nawawala din minsan yung sexual desire. So instead of having to or engage into sex, tulog mo na lang talaga. So minsan din naman pang umaga siya, ako tulog pa, alam mo yan. 12 gising naman ako umaga. So magkaiba yung there's a huge difference talaga sa oras naming dalawa. So parang minsan parang ang hirap ng ganon. But it's not true na if yun nga, di ba? It's always been
Oo.
i-debunk natin yun. It's a myth na pag if you're cohabiting and if you're living together with your partner, that you always engage with sex. I don't think it's true.
Siguro applicable lang yan siguro sa mga mas younger sa atin. 'Di ba? Na siguro exploring, very excited pa, and pero kasi parang feeling ko tanda ko na pa siya sabi ko.
Nagla-lecture sa mga bagets mo. Sige, okay lang. Rated PAT naman tayo, so okay lang.
Oo. Pero 'di ba, parang siguro pagka ikaw, parang as you grow older talaga, you don't really see sex as the center of your relationship. But the center of your relationship is how you connect with each other. And it's very, very, very important. Kasi ang daming taboos talaga na parang for example, pagka, alam mo yun, parang sobrang lagi kayong excited to be with each other, ganyan. Pero actually, sa akin, importante na minsan, syempre, hindi naman yung like super separate, but parang at time lang na like, you have a time of your own, time of your own space. It's very important. And kahit kayo nasa pandemic, though nasa same space kayo, di ba importante na parang meron ka ding time for yourself where like you can just do your thing, have your own world for a while, di ba? And it's really possible. Which leads to a very healthy sexual relationship.
Oo. Pero baka Pero Mars, before tayo awayin naman ng ibang tao, ano. So, I think there's no problem, there's no issue naman sa atin if there are couple na who are very much, very engaged sexually with their partner. So, there's nothing wrong about it one. And I think, iba-iba naman sex is not one size fit all So, parang hindi naman ibig sabihin na tayo ay hindi sexually active while living together with our partners, meron din naman na active naman talaga. So, there's nothing wrong with that. So, it's perfectly fine, di ba?
Tsaka iba-iba kasi tayo ng sexual drive So, parang kahit naman iba-iba yung age natin, siguro sa atin lang siguro to applicable Pero for other people, kasi may iba talaga na yung love language nila is physical touch. So, important na talaga na pag-uusapan kung ano yung love language mo rin. Especially at this time. So, importante yun. Pero, eto,
sige nga, Mars, ano yung love language mo? Sige nga, chika mo na yan.
Ay, ano talaga ako, affirmation sa physical touch. Hindi ko na-deny yan. Ikaw?
Actually, kaya nang ganun. I think more into towards physical din ako, touch and ano ba? I think maraming kasing manifestations of showing that you love and respect the person So, yeah, I'm also on that end. And also, I think making coffee in the morning. Naks, pag ano.
Yeah, oo.
Diba? Pero sabi ko nga sa'yo, lunchtime na akong gumigising. Pero at least when you wake up, may nakahandang kape. I think it's also a good thing.
Oo. So, yung pinaka-ano talaga, yung parang share kayo sa gawain bahay, gano'n. Di ba, ang sarap sa tweet? Parang,
yeah.
Diba, turn on.
Yeah.
when you actually have each other sa gawain bahay, more than anything, yun yung parang sobrang sexy mo talaga. Diba? Parang, wow. The best yun. Share responsibility sa bahay. And,
it's very important, Mom. It's very important.
O, para hindi naman napapagod, diba? Kasi toxic naman pagka one-sided lang yun. So, grateful ako na shared kami din. Ayan. Ito, gusto ko itong pag-usapan kasi ang daming taboos about surrounding sex outside marriage. Parang, di ba, ang daming nagsabi, ba't mo ba ginagawa yan? Dapat kasal muna, ganyan. And, ako kasi may sagot ako. Pero bago ko sagutin yun, ikaw, Mari, anong opinion mo doon? Like, sa mga taboos na ganyan, parang, hindi, dapat magpakasal muna kayo, bago kayo mag-engage sa sex, gano'n.
I would like to share yung isang line sa isang film at Mars, but I think I forgot that one. Pero sinabi niya, I'm a Renaissance woman. O, di ba? Pero okay naman. Parang, oh my God, it's already like 2020 and, it's the 20th century. Parang ako at the moment kasi I'm living my life So parang from a traditional or conservative provinciana that I was, parang di na din ako I've always defied people's expectations or like societal mga social contracts about what a woman should be, what a couple should be, engaging to a relationship. Next step is marriage and then having kids, etc. So hindi na din kasi hindi ko na siya masyadong in-entertain more So parang ako, I'm just living my life at this is and I'm having so much freedom and I love what I'm doing with my life and sharing it with someone I love. Oh, di ba?
Yeah. Iba din.
Ikaw.
Hindi kasi ako, Mari. Hindi talaga ako naniniwala sa marriage. Pero ito disclaimer na. Baka sa nagsabi dyan, baka galing ka sa broken family kaya hindi ka naniniwala sa marriage. No. Hindi ako galing sa broken family. Actually, I have a very good family. And it's something na parang, okay yung marriage yung parents ko, no issue, no anything. Pero it's just that, siguro personal belief ko talaga na hindi ako ganun ka-strong yung faith ko sa marriage. Kasi, hindi naman, parang feeling ko kasi parang feeling ko, pag every time na parang, kunyari, parang feeling ko, parang nakakasakal yun. Kasi parang, hindi siya naging parang for me, hindi na siya naging out of love, but out of obligation. ako yung klase ng person na I'm a very monogamous person. Pero at the same time, hindi ako yung person na would actually stick just because it is an obligation. I'd rather stick because I love you and not because
Yeah, ang ganda
I'm
nun.
married to you. Diba?
Yeah.
So parang, and yun nga, hindi ako, wala din doon ako doon sa pattern na parang women should be like, parang, oh, mag-aral ka, tapos after mag-aral, magtrabaho ka, pag trabaho mo, pwede kang mag-asawa, and then, pero of course, we respect people na yun yung naging path. It's okay if ganun yung path
Yeah.
mo. Pero for us naman, kasi ito yung path na tinitake namin eh. Kaya nga sabi nga, di ba, gaano ka-importante yung options for women. Importante yung options for women kasi yung option para sa'yo, pwede hindi option para sa akin.
Exactly.
And yun yung mga barriers when it comes to women's options. Especially sa sex, di ba? Kasi parang, lagi kang, alam mo yun, lagi kang na slut shame ka, na parang, ikaw, hindi ka, mababang uri ka ng babae just because
Yeah.
you engage in sex early or you engage in sex with someone who you're not married with. Pero like, what if, tulad ko ikaw, na hindi ka rin naniniwala sa marriage? Diba? So, forever pala akong hindi makipag-sex because I don't believe in marriage. Diba?
Exactly.
So, yun yung, I think, very important na kailangan ma-break natin yung stigma na ganun. Because, for not promoting promiscuity, disclaimer din yan. Kasi baka bigla, baka nag-promote na kayo ng very promiscuous naman kayo, ba't ganyan? But hindi eh. What we're promoting is options that
That's
we
right.
are free to choose.
And I
That
think
this is
Mars, I'm sorry, I cut you short. And I think all throughout sa feminist discussion din natin, and as feminists per se, tayo, we value options. At the same time, hindi tayo imposing eh. I mean, we give them choices, we give them clear information about different issues and topics, but not imposing, di ba? Na parang, kasi babae ka, you should get married, kasi ito dapat yung gamitin mo, ito, alam mo yun, parang nagsiset ka pa din ng standards eh. So parang, I think there is no freedom in that. And I think that is not the kind of principle that we're trying to share sa ating mga Mars and other audience natin. So, ichika ko lang pala sa'yo kasi it's very important. Kasi, alam mo kasi, yung history din ng marriage, Mars, it's always been connected to the patriarchy, the patriarchal system. Na marriage is just something that in place for male and female, and para to engage them in that union at the same time para yung property, yung kayamanan ng isang pamilya ay mag ano lang siya, within just one family. So parang yun yung parang historical context din ng marriage is. So it is associated to that na yung mga babae talaga ay just are there for reproduction lang. So kailangan nyo lang magkaanak para ma-maintain ang status quo, ma-maintain yung kayamanan, ang property ng pamilya. So parang, 'di ba? So I think it's always been the mindset na, no? I think for some then we have seen mga families na ini-engage lang yung wealth din nila, and I think at some point yun yung naging kalakaran ng marriage. But at the same time, maraming nag-define na parang why get into marriage if you love the person and this is how we show love with each other. So let it be. So ayun, nakakatuwa lang din na may mga ganong perspectives na lumilitaw So, ayun.
Oo talaga kasi importante yun, Mari. Kasi pagka meron kang perspective of choice to women, kahit sabihin mong hindi ko paniniwala yan, pero choice mo yan eh. It's not my decision to put you in a place na parang yung decision ko, dapat decision mo rin. Diba?
Yeah.
Maling-mali yun. Kasi inaalis mo yung rights ko as a person to choose what I want. And kaya mo, ang dami ng issues na nakakabit doon. Just discussing about the issues on taboo surrounding sex outside marriage. So, ang dami talaga eh. Ang daming parang, yung iba kasi pakiramdam nila na parang di ba, ang daming, doon ako nasasad kasi yung sa mga quotes na parang, sabi nila na, you don't deserve someone na parang, kung hindi ang ending ay marriage. Di ba? So, para sa akin, you deserve someone who actually wants to stay, but not because of marriage. And I think, lahat naman tayo, di ba? Parang meron tayong different standards sa love. So, parang kung sakaling ganun man yung standards mo, i-define mo agad in the first place para at least yung tao din na dinidate mo, mas clear yung masabi niya sa'yo na, oh, okay, we're not on the same page. If it's not gonna
Exactly.
work, siguro, it's better to leave the relationship. And I think that's better. Kasi at least hindi na kayo dumating sa point na 3 years, 5 years kayo, tapos umaasa ka pala ng marriage, yung partner mo pala, hindi naman into marriage. So,
Exactly.
dapat, start pala ng dating, pag-usapan nyo na yan. Kasi, di ba, yung iba, di ba, hindi siya into early sex, di ba? Hindi sila into like engaging to this. So, dapat siniset mo na yung standards mo na ganun. Para maiwasan mo na rin yung issues and heartaches, di ba?
Next naman! Oh, alam mo yung mahugot pala tayo eh. Pero this also reminds me, Mars, nung way back then, probably in my early 20s, parang sinasabi ko, it's just so strong, independent woman. Yes, I am. Sabi ko, I don't believe in marriage. Ganun ako. Ganun yung mga drama ko in life. Ano. So parang at the time din kasi parang, wait, let me think. Parang I think I have a relationship pero parang under rocks yun. So parang sabi ko, well, aside from under rocks yun, parang hindi talaga ako naniniwala sa marriage. So parang sabi ko, it's a no for me. And then parang until you find someone, parang, pero nagbabago din naman siya because of the feeling that you have for the person, At the same time din kasi, don't get me wrong, kasi may mga friends ako nakikinig dito. Happy ako sa mga friends kong nagpakasal. I'm very, very much excited to the life that you have with your partners, Kasi meron akong mga kababata ng Mars na at sinet talaga na 28 years old papakasal. Ganong level. So 29, dapat may anak na, 30, ganon. Parang wala akong magagawa doon. That's your choice, and that makes you the person you want to be, the woman you want to be. So happy talaga ako. Pero meron nga din na iba din talaga na yung paniniwala ay iba on that, So baka sabihin bitter tayo dito, ha?
Hindi tayo bitter.
Enjoy po namin pag in-invite kami sa mga weddings ng mga friends namin. So, di ba?
Naiyak pa ako every time.
Dress, di ba? Love natin yun. Tapos, enjoy po kami makinig sa mga vows nila. Ayun.
I think siguro the whole point of this conversation is for every woman to be happy to whatever choices we make and not force anyone to make the choice you're making. And it's a very important conversation. Kasi ako din parang ilang beses na ako pinipilit na, kailan ako magpapakasal? Oh my God. Okay. So, parang, in a way, it's kind of stressful on my part because parang minsan, in-answer mo na yun sinagot mo na yun, but you have to answer it every now and then. And parang, minsan it's really tiring to tell people to where your stand is and that you don't believe the same things as them. Pero again, we're very happy to all the people who made that choice, who actually got married, and very happy with their family right now. As in, hindi to galing sa bitterness or sa
That's pure sincerity and, happiness that we are sharing din. Naalala ko lang, Mars, I think it's worth sharing lang from my end. We're a big family kasi. So papakasal and all. So, yung sister ko, yung elder sister ko, nagpakasal. Juno ko naman, sabi ko, wag mo akong gawing maid of honor. Kasi, hindi pa ako magpapakasal anytime soon. And at the time, parang floating ang idea ko on marriage. At the same time, yung younger sister ko, sabi ko, di ba kasi usually ang magsasunod na sister, yun yung parang maid of honor. Sabi ko siya yung gawin mong maid of honor. Kasi baka umasa siya na mag-maid of honor sa akin. Wala akong idea ng marriage at the time. Nako, Mars. So, di ba? So, nag-bridesmaid ako. Ay, nako, lahat ng tao na invited na family, friends, parang, ikaw na sunod. At the time, kasama ko na jowa ko. Parang, ikaw na kasunod. Kailan ka na? Ninang na ako, ha? Parang ninang na ako. Parang, oh my God. Parang, Oh my God. Like, ano mo sagot ko? Sorry, hindi ako naniniwala on that. At the same time, wala
Oo.
akong pera if ever man magpakasal ako. Dati no ako magpakasal ako. Ginanon ko na lang para hindi man naman sila ma-offend or what. Pero
Mm.
minsan kasi may pagka-toxic din yung ganong kultura, no? Na parang,
Oo.
it's not, inaaso mo agad na parang hindi mo nga tinanong kung okay ba yan pag-usapan na pag-usapan natin or parang magpapakasal ba talaga ako or what? Kung may boyfriend man ako or wala, magpapakasal ba ako? Those things, So parang minsan, kailangan mo mag-counter react ka din, So, ayun. Ikaw?
Actually, same sentiment talaga eh. Actually, it's very important to talk it out with your friends then minsan na parang, to really respect our choices, diba? Parang don't force people. Kasi minsan pag pino-force mo, parang minsan, ikaw na yung na-offend, ikaw pa yung mag-a-adjust.
Exactly. Parang, oh my
Alam mo
God.
yan?
Oh.
So, parang importante lang talaga to have this conversation. Ito pala may question, Mare. Sabi ni Diana Gomez, sabi niya, speaking of marriage, ano masasabi niyo sa endorsement ni Pope Francis sa same-sex civil union? Ano masasabi?
Sige nga, Mars. Sige, patasidahan mo yan.
Sa akin kasi, actually, I believe na if this will actually protect everyone's rights, especially kasi, di ba, ang daming, actually, I knew a lot of friends wherein nung namatay yung partner nila, kahit kasama sila sa nag-invest nung condo, nung properties, ganyan, hindi napupunta sa kanila yung property, but instead, napupunta dun sa family. And kahit minsan na may will na, minsan hindi siya ganun ka-powerful. Kumbaga, hindi pa rin full properties yung nabibigay, but instead, yung ang naibibigay lang sa kanila, minsan 10% or 5%. I'm not a lawyer po so parang correct niyo na lang po ako if mali yung percentage ko dun sa ng properties. Pero, eto shared stories din to ng mga different couples. And it's sad for me kasi I think it's very important na sana lahat tayo magkaroon ng kumbaga the same rights. Diba? We all deserve the same protection. Not just when it comes to, though may mga insurances na nag-a-accept na for kumbaga same-sex na partners, parang kumbaga ina-acknowledge na yon as beneficiary. But at the same time, iba kasi yung I mean, again, sabi ko nga, kahit hindi ako naniniwala sa marriage or sa union na ganito, pero it doesn't mean that I don't believe in this. Doesn't mean na hindi ako mag-take a stand for those people na gusto ng civil union. So I think it's very important na integrate yan talaga sa human rights. Ikaw, Mare.
Yeah. Actually, as an LGBT ally, Mars, I know, of course, this is a welcoming progress. I think this is something what most people have been waiting din, na maging vocal din, especially yung isang church leader on the opinion on this topic, And of course, I think, ako nasubaybayan ko din, I think it speaks of equal rights then. If a male and a female can get married, why not a same-sex civil union? Marami na din kasing cases na nagsasuffer yung mga LGBT din because of the inequalities, and one of them is not granting them the right to love and the right to choose someone to love and to marry and to have a family. So parang I think doon pa lang parang makikita mo na parang hindi equal yung yung lamesa for them So parang I think it's best then. It's a good progress And hopefully this would translate into action then in terms of mga rights, I mean mga policy at mga batas ng bawat bansa. At the same time din, especially na pangunahan nito ng Catholic Church. Kasi marami din ng mga majority of the population are Christian. So I think marami din na mamulat dapat sa tinuturo din ng Santo Papa. I'm not a Christian, but I'm a Christian, but I'm not a Catholic Christian, So ayun. So it's really exciting times, At least may mga good news tayo ngayong 2020 pa din. Ayun.
Yeah, kasi sabi ko nga, diba, it's not we're not in the place to choose kung ano yung gusto ng iba para sa sarili nila. And actually, dapat tayo binigyan natin ng way para magkaroon sila ng rights, hindi para pigilan yun. Kasi if we stop it, wala naman silang natapakan na rights na against sa'yo. Hindi naman kayo gagastos sa kasal nila. Hindi ka naman invited sa kasal nila. So, parang for me, it doesn't hurt for anyone, diba? So, if it doesn't hurt for anyone, so I think, I think it's high time for everyone to stop feeling offended about these things because, kumbaga, it's their life It's not your life, it's not my life. Kung ano yung desisyon na gusto nilang gawin, then feel free dapat na masunod kung ano man yung gusto nila for their life and decisions.
Yeah.
Ayan.
And because of this, magkakaroon tayo, parang gusto ko itong exciting topic natin ng same-sex civil union. And we can invite, di ba, yung mga tita-titahan natin dyan na sa LGBT para at least mas maliwanagan tayo, di ba, ng mga nakakabatang feminista. So, yes, thank you, Diana. We will take note of this question of yours and we will pag-isipan namin na magkakaroon tayo ng isang topic and episode for that.
Yes, kasi diba in celebration din, kasi Pride Month na rin for magkakaroon ng UP Prides I think this month. So, importante talaga na na-highlight natin yung mga ganitong issue. Ang ganda, kasi talaga to ang vlog natin, ang channel natin, itong Babae Diaries, is very inclusive. Gender inclusive talaga. Kumaga, it's non-judgmental, it's open for everybody, and talagang pro-choice tayong lahat when it comes to this kinds of discussions. Ayan, ito, balik tayo sa usapan sex. Ayan, the sex affects relationship.
Pag napag-nilay-nilayan yan, pwedeng bumot, charot. I think at some point, yeah. I think we're sexual beings naman and we're towards that. But I think na-mention din natin earlier na it's not the main recipe for a healthy relationship alone. So it's just one of it. But yeah, I think it's important.
Yeah, it's vital talaga.
So yeah, I think it's important. It's very important.
Saka diba, syempre, parang hirap naman din if like you won't maintain it because parang how can you like spice it up, diba? Sometimes you spice it up through it and you connect through it. It's not just last day. For some people, they call it lust, but for other people, it's like pleasurable in a manner na nakapag-connect tayo with each other through sex. And ito yung question ko talaga, isa sa mga gusto kong itanong. Kasi, importante pa rin ba yung consent for those people who are cohabiting or living together or actually married?
In terms of what?
In terms of sex.
In terms of sex. Yeah. I think ako kasi generally, Mars, hindi man sometimes consent. This is another thing now before jumping to sex. So you'll have a context lang. Nag-uusap kami. Parang, I'd like to buy this one. So parang, okay, buy mo yan. Kasi, well, may pera naman siya, may pera din naman ako. So ginagawa ko din yung gusto ko. Pero just FYI lang, ganon. Pero I think in the context of sex naman, it's always very important, Mars. It's very important that we always have consent. Kasi pag wala ng consent, you know what it means, di ba? It's for sex. It's against the law, and we consider it as rape here in the country. So I think it's always important din talaga in terms of consent, kasi it covers one, communication, honesty, and then respect to the partner, and especially to make the sexual relationships better. So ayun, parang it's I think what's more important kasi it's a manifestation that you respect your partner. Pag no, it's a no, period. Pag yeah, let's have sex. Parang, di ba? Parang, game na, di ba? I think that's the most important thing. Yes, it's very important.
Kaya ako siya natanong sa'yo, Mari, kasi meron akong nakitang may issue kasi, though I won't name na kung ano yung issue na yun kasi I don't wanna get involved din naman dun. Pero mayroon kasi ako nakitang comment na sabi sa comment section is that sex is an obligation of a woman to a man.
Oh
So
my
parang
God.
medyo na-triggered ako dun kasi parang, I mean, sex is supposed to be something that you enjoy together. Diba?
Exactly.
Something na consensual, something na parehas niyo gusto. Pero when it comes to obligation, I don't think na, kasi, diba, there's like a term na, ayoko ng word na to actually, na parang some people, even the old people actually call it na parang, parausan, which is a really, really bad term. Kumbaga, women are not sexual objects. Women are not someone na parang pag meron kang na-feel na sexual urges, tapos kahit hindi siya komportable, parang free ka lang na gawin yun. Hindi eh. Hindi ganon.
Exactly.
It's not an obligation and it will never be an obligation of a partner for you to, para ma-satisfy niya yung sexual needs mo. Kasi kung sexual needs lang yung kailangan mong ma-fulfill, sana nag-masturbate ka na lang or nagsarili ka na lang kasi you can fill it up by those things, di ba? Kung meron ng mga alternatives by doing that. Especially kung ayaw ng partner mo, may sakit yung partner mo, or hindi comfortable yung partner mo. So parang yun, medyo nakakagalit yung ganong klaseng perspective when it comes to sex. Ikaw, anong tingin mo doon, Mari?
I take on that, having, parang it connotes sex and then at the same time, reproduction din, Mars eh. Parang obligation mo na makipagtalik sa partner mo at the same time to produce kids. Parang, oh my God, parang, no, it's a no-no. And I think it's very reflective of the kind of society that we have na reinforce talaga yung mga ganitong patriarchal, macho shit beliefs and norms. And I think it's kind of annoying din talaga yung mga ganong discussion na parang bakit obligasyon? Parang hindi po niya obligasyon yon. And nakakabahala yung mga ganyan din. Kasi parang for some din, very submissive yung mga ibang partners, especially yung mga kababaihan. So, it's not an obligation. And it should be something that I think you have mentioned. It is something that you should both enjoy and with always with consent, So, ayun. So, it's not an obligation per se.
Yeah, kasi if you think na sex is an obligation as a partner, for me, it's sexual violence. Kasi it becomes a sexual violence because you no longer think na parang yung partner mo, as your partner, you just think of her or kung sino yung partner mo, ano man yung gender niya, na as someone na parang just to fill your sexual urges, which is wrong in so many ways. Kasi tao siya eh, may emotions yan, may feelings yan. You just don't treat a person like that. And I don't think tao ka if you treat a person like that. And sobrang, ang pangit kasi nung, like ako, meron pa ako ibang mga nakita na comments ng ibang tao na parang, bakit di mo pinagbibigyan? Eh, lalaki yan. Natural naman sa lalaki na magkaroon ng sexual urges na. Like, I'm a girl, I have sexual urges, I have sexual desires, but I don't see my partner na parang my partner is obligated to have sex with me just
to
because
fulfill
na ako. Hindi yun eh.
Exactly.
Diba?
Yeah. Kaya dun din nagro-root, Mars, yung yung na-mention mo nga, yung sexual violence. And most of the cases, sexual violence and violence against women and children sa Pilipinas ay nangyayari sa loob ng bahay. And these are caused by intimate partners per se. So, ayun, we have data on that. Staggering yung number. But at the same time, maganda kasi recorded, So, marami ng kababaihan na empowered to report these issues, And meron kasi in the past na what they're doing is that, problema nyo lang yun sa loob ng bahay, problema nyo lang yung mister mo. Pagbigyan mo na kasi mister mo, obligasyon mo naman yan. Yun eh. Then, nagkakos dyan, yun yung root niyan eh, na ini-embed natin sa utak ng kababaihan na it's always our obligation to fulfill these sexual desires ng mga partners. So, yun. So, nakakalungkot lang na marami talagang cases on that, on sexual
Yes.
violence.
Oo, talaga sobrang pero grabe 'no? Kasi alam mo yung ganun parang ginagawa nila as and 'di ba sex, sabi na nga natin, if you talk about sex, kumbaga it should be pleasurable, pero it should never be a threat to anyone, 'di ba? Na parang 'pag hindi ka nakapag-sex sa'kin, iiwanan kita. 'Pag hindi ka nakapag-sex sa'kin, baka hindi mo na ako mahal.
Oh my God! Alam mo, Mars, may mga study sa Pilipinas na nagtumataas yung case ng teenage pregnancy natin. Gold medalist tayo sa Asia, sa Southeast, lalo na sa Southeast Asia on teenage pregnancy. Kasi usually mga first-timers, sinasabi, wala pang mga contraceptives na ginagamit. So, sasabihin, sige nga, kung mahal mo nga ako, sex na yun, pakita mo na mahal mo ako, mga ganun-ganun. Eventually, ayun, 9 months after, ayun, may baby na. Diba? Sunod nun, pakasal dahil hindi naman nga pinakasalan dahil buntis, tapos na naman may another baby na naman, and the cycle continues lang. So parang we need to educate more people on this issue. So magandang topic din to. So teenage pregnancy, Mars. So ayun,
Next time pag-usapan natin sa nang mas malalim. Kasi importante din yun eh. We're talking about sex and pleasure, pero we're also talking about the other aspects of sex and how it's being used by other people to actually manipulate their relationships, diba? And it's very important to let other people know that you are in control of your body, that you should be in control of your body. And no matter who your partner is, asawa mo yan, cohabiting man kayo, or kung ano man yung type or ng relationship na meron kayo, kahit back buddies kayo, still, you always have the right to say no, to say like, stop it, I don't want it. It's a very important thing to discuss because, yun nga, ginagamit siya sa mga toxic relationships na ginagawa na parang, 'di ba? Sabihin nila na kung lalo sa mag-asawa, lagi ko 'tong narinig before when I worked to a certain agency. Tapos nagko-conduct ako ng trainings and stuff. And then laging sasabihin sa akin yung mga tao doon, sabihin nila na parang, kaya ako naman po siya pinagbibigyan kahit ayoko kasi kaysa naman mambabae. Parang, bakit gano'n? Bakit gano'n yung thought natin as babae? Parang, bakit gano'n kababa yung tingin ng ibang tao sa babae na parang kapag di ka lang pinagbigyan, ipagpapalit mo na. Gano'n na ba kababa yung tingin natin sa aspeto ng kababaihan? And, diba? So, we need to value relationships more. Yun nga yung parang nakakatawa lang din na nakakalungkot na may mga ganito na parang galit na galit sa mga nag-live-in. Pero kung tutusin ito real talk lang din na parang ang dami ko kasing kilala na cohabiting. Pero they have more values than those people who are in it. Pero hindi ko nilalat there are like some aspects na gano'n. Like for example, kanina kasi nabasa ko pa lang si Kylie. So, di ba si Kylie nakasama ko before sa isang...
This is Kylie Versosa, no?
Yeah, si Kylie Versosa. So, nakasama ko...
friends mo,
nakasama ko siya once. So, may nakita akong news sa kanya about sa ABS. Hindi ko lang sa ABS, pero basta sa isang news portal na parang people actually talking about her na nakipag-live-in siya kay Jay Cuenta. And people were like, bakit nagsasama na kayo? You're beauty and stuff. So you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to be with him kasi you have to be married first and stuff. And these kind of things are important na dapat linawin natin. Hindi mo naman siya buhay. It's not your life. It's not your business to talk about her. It's not your business to make fun of whatever she's doing because I believe na yun nga yung yung sabi natin kaninang tabo. Ang dami ko kasi na namang nakita sa comment sections na siguro lagi sila nagsisex ganyan kaya sila nagsasama na parang guys, sex is just one part of the relationship. It doesn't make all the relationship work. Kasi kung yun lang, magsasawaan kayo agad eh. That's the reality, diba? You make it exciting. Sila, ang dami nilang activities na ginagawa. Diba? So, important talaga ipaliwanag yung ganitong situation.
Yeah.
Ay,
Naalala ko din, Mars, aside from Kylie, I think, naging subject din ng public scrutiny si Nadine. Kasi parang,
oo.
James, so parang, sagot ko na it's 2020. So, naman. Is it like, something 2019 ba yun? Parang, hello, parang, like, yeah, we stand the queen, and, well, somebody has spoken about it. So, parang, yeah, I think kailangan natin ng mga ganun, na, this is our choice, and I think we're happier if we live together. And some naman live together for practical reasons, diba? Bakit ka mag-rent pa ng isang bahay if you can live together, or kasama naman kayo in work. So parang those are the things din, na minsan lang kasi we think of ethics and values and, the Filipino culture of this and that, na parang we sobrang nakikialam na tayo sa mga choices ng ibang tao rather than minding our own business. So, ayun.
Yeah, kasi it's very hard kasi iba yung kultura talaga natin na it's 2020, but still we believe in those kind of things. And we respect if yun yung paniniwala nyo. Pero again, don't insist it to other people. Don't stop forcing other people to make the choices you want for yourself. Kasi they are not you in the first place. So just let them live their life, please. Diba? So, for me, important.
And Mars, that makes me think, oh my God, because of these mga comments and public opinion, ito yung reason then why we're having the Babae Diaries, na pag-usapan natin yung mga topics na especially for us young feminists, young women, na kailangan talagang mag-raise ng awareness din at ma-educate tayo on many things. So I'm happy that we get to discuss these things kasi it means also that the work continues. Our work to educate and raise awareness on different topics are, always in there. At marami pa tayong dapat gawin to empower more women on the rights. Ayan.
Yes, and also, syempre, as we empower women, we make men as partners. Na parang we shouldn't see them naman as enemies. But at the same time, diba, sana tumigil na rin yung ibang tao na parang, alam mo yun, parang still ino-objectify yung mga babae or lagi na lang na parang sinisisi whenever there's harassment or kapag hiniwalay ng asawa, parang lagi kasi siyang nag-blame sa babae na parang, for example, hiniwalayan. Siguro hindi niya inalagaan ng maayos o kaya naman hindi niya like binigay yung gusto nung partner niya, diba? So it's very important kasi na una-una to mind our own business. Kasi once we mind our own business, we'll be happier. Diba? Ba't ka na-stress sa problema ng iba?
Diba? Oo, bakit lagi tayong pakalamera? Bakit lagi nating subject to chismis itong mga ibang tao, Parang, my God, why can't we not be happy for them and mind our own lives and, live our lives? So, parang, very, very Pinoy culture is very strong on this.
Yeah. Ayan, we'd like to say hi pala muna sa mga nanonood sa atin. Hello kay ate-ate, kay Lexter Tularba. Hi kay Jerry. Kilala ko te. Hello po kay Marcelina Montiel Torros. Hello po. And ayun, salamat po sa nanonood sa atin. If you have questions po regarding our topic and you have concerns sa mga sinasabi namin, feel free to post your comments kasi we are very willing to answer those. Kasi importante na ma-differentiate natin yung promiscuity sa healthy sexual relationship and ma-differentiate natin yung importance of sex education and its difference to people who are pushing na it's promiscuous when it's not. So, sana, kung may mga tanong kayo, just feel free to comment it there. Ayan.
Yeah. Exactly. And also aside from posting questions, they can also post their comments kasi gaya nga ng sinasabi namin ni Nick, hindi namin hawak lahat ng sagot. You may have answers also that would enlighten us and our fellow mga Mars, So, ayun, please comment lang din and we would love to read your comments. Ayun. So, ang ganda din, Mars, parang may awardan nga natin yung mga frequent viewers natin. Ayan. Di naman. Dati isa lang yung subscriber natin. Next naman ngayon, yung mga padami na ng padami. At least, it makes sense din na ginagawa natin to.
Oo. And saka kasi mas na-strengthen natin yung advocacy natin for sexual health. Kasi dito natin nabi-break yung mga taboos, nabi-break natin yung mga questions that na meron palang question yung mga tao about this pero hindi nasasagot ng maayos. Kasi ako, I remember, last episode, when I attended the certain seminar, parang, there's always a question. Parang, tinanong siya, sabi, if you have a question a few years back about your sexuality or about sex, ano ba yung questions nyo? And there were lots of questions. Merong topic about masturbation, how it's done, how it's, parang paano ba siya ginagawa, paano siya sama ba yun or nakakatulong ba yun? So, yung mga ganon. And importante kasi na nang nagtanong siya ng ganon, parang ngayon, ang tanong naman sa kanya is, bakit ayaw niyong ituro? What stops you from teaching it? Knowing na meron kayong same questions na ganon. So, ibig sabihin, eto pala, kung tayo, nung bata tayo, we have a lot of questions about our sexuality and sex. Not because we want to engage to it, but because we want to be careful. We want, ako, I wanted to know about teenage pregnancy before and how it's done because I want to be safe. I don't want to engage myself. Kasi nga, diba, hindi ako medyo family person. Siguro one day, baka mag-change yung mind ko. Pero for now, it's not my thing pa to actually have a like formal family, like kid and a partner. Pero ngayon partner muna, it's enough.
Yeah.
So yung mga ganong issues, diba? And ang ganda nung usapan natin ngayon, Mare. Kasi,
bigyan lang natin ng background sa mga viewers natin. Actually, we're supposed to have a guest po. Just that I think may conflict lang din sa time. So, pero we're so happy na we'll be having our special guest next week naman. So, maganda pag-usapan. So, stay tuned kayo, And kami ni Nick, para sa amin namin, sige, let's continue pa din. Let's engage this Babae Diaries every Friday pa din. And then, yeah, I love random stuff. Alam mo yan, Mars. So, ang dami din natin natutunan. Ang dami din nating topics na na-discuss for today. So, kakatuwa din. Ikaw.
Yes, and ako excited din ako next week. Kasi next week, we're gonna talk about contraceptives and family planning. So, we've invited a very special guest. I'm really thankful because, alam mo yan, bibihira lang na yung executive director mismo and founder ng isang organization would actually be present at our event. And I'm very excited kasi ito, very bihira sa siya when it comes to sa mga programs, projects nila sa Palawan. And when it comes to contraceptives, kasi though sabi nga natin, kahit tayong mga advocates, of course, we need people who are actually experienced in the field for us to be able to better understand it and to have a better explanation on the taboos, on how to use it, on our different methods na kinakailangan nating malaman, yung mga ganun. Kasi most of us, dahil nasa fear, di ba, parang yung sa discussion lang natin sa menstrual cup na parang, ang dami nating fears about contraceptives, for example, or for menstrual cup. Di ba, we don't use menstrual cup before because we have so many fears in our heads and stop us from using it. The same as contraceptives. We have so many fears about contraceptives. We fear about the side effects. We fear about kung masarap ba siya sa pakiramdam or not. Kasi parang sinasabi ng iba, no, I don't want to use contraceptives kasi I just want to be natural. Okay naman yun. Pero kung nyari, if you wanna really have safe sex, siyempre, importante na you use contraceptives or condoms or other methods pa. And ang ganda nito, Mari, kasi mas marami tayong mai-introduce na options and na methods sa mga viewers natin. Kasi hindi lang siya naka-confine sa isang option, but maraming methods. Excited ka lang ba?
Of course, excited, Mars. I mean, nakaka-excite kasi if you've noticed yung mga episodes natin, we're bringing new faces, we're highlighting young feminists. At the same time, nakakabilib din kasi we're bringing the founders themselves, yung mga boss or ED talaga. And we're excited to have our new guest next week. So, ayan, sobrang exciting kasi ang end up ng kanyang knowledge and expertise, theoretical and practical, and especially yung mga on the grounds experiences niya doon sa organization nila in Palawan. So we're so excited to have her next week. Next naman.
Yes.
Who will be our guest next week. So ayun. So stay tuned kayo mga Mars. So para makilala niyo siya at matuto tayo together.
Yes, Mars. And nga pala, itong vlog na to ay brought to you by Dalong Tita Coffee. So, if you want coffee or a very refreshing coffee, just visit their page, Dalong Tita Coffee. So, ayun. Ayun, thank you, Mars. Kasi sobrang grateful talaga ako for this afternoon because ang dami natin, actually marami pa nasa listahan natin pero maybe we can talk about it next time. Pero ako, I'm really happy how we actually break down this on cohabiting partners and sex in general. So, thank you, Mars.
Thank you, Mars.
Any message sa mga viewers natin before we end?
Ano ba? For this afternoon, or for this Friday, probably just enjoy your life and enjoy your ano ba? How do you say? And live the life that you want. That's it. So, ayan huwag kayong padikta sa sinasabi ng ating lipunan and be yourself and be the person you want to be. Ayun. So, more kahabol din. May ipa-plug ka sa kanila. Meron tayong IG. So, ikaw na bahala dyan.
Yes. So, meron tayong bagong Instagram account. It's Babayi Diaries. Just have to type at Babayi_Diaries and you'll find us sa Instagram. It's very exciting yung maging content natin. Doon na din namin ilalagay yung mga contents natin from our previous speakers. Yung mga sinabi natin, dalawa, mga lessons na nakuha natin out of it, and other feminist and pro-choice posts. So if you're interested to see that, and if you're ready to feel empowered, if you're ready to be part of this inspiring stories of women, feel free to visit our Instagram page. And also, sana wag niyong kakalimutan to subscribe on our YouTube channel and of course, to like our Facebook page. And again, sobrang grateful kami sa lahat na nanood. Can I say hi pala muna sa mga viewers natin?
Go on.
May friends kasi ako dito. Hi kay kay Joanne. Hello kay Ma'am Pascuala. Thank you for watching. Ayan, nawala na. Ayan, thank you so much sa inyo kasi sabi nga namin, our vlog still, we're still in progress. We're doing so many works. We're still doing so many improvements about our vlogs. But we're very thankful because we have all of you. And we hope na you'll continue to support us. You'll continue to advocate with us because this advocacy will not be possible if kaming dalawa lang ni Dolly makipaglaban. This will only be possible with your help, with your advocacy, and with your commitment to actually do these things. And yan nga pala, meron kaming paraffle. If you want to win,
paraffle natin.
Diba? Siyempre, may paraffle tayo. If you want to win 500 peso load or cash, you just have to subscribe to our channel. Tapos, you just have to like our page and then just comment yung screenshot sa ilalim or sa comment section ng either ng page or ng YouTube account namin. And also, aside from doon, extended yung deadline namin. Ayan. So, until November. Yay. So, ayan, because we want more na opportunities na mas marami pang manalo. So, if you're interested, just visit our Facebook page. Nakapin yung promo na yon. And the promo will be until November 27. So, if you want to be part of that raffle, join kayo. And, syempre, that's brought to you by Dalong Pita Coffee. And also another sponsor. Wow! So, sa mga gusto
May sponsor na tayo,
yes.
May level up tayo, Mars.
Oo, may level up tayo. Ay, pa-sponsor na tayo. So, for those who want to sponsor, baka naman. Ayan. So, we would like to thank Asha Boutique by BNP also. They will be giving clothes na ipamimigay natin siya, part siya ng raffle. So, for those who would like to win, again, you just have to subscribe to our channel and like our Facebook page and comment the proof of subscription. Ayan. So, ayan, sabi nga Pascuala Limato. Good morning, Miss Nick Maravillas. Later na lang kita panoorin. Kasi nasa ibang bansa siya. Para ever since when I started vlogging, kasi before, I'm already a vlogger. I actually vlogged about the Mayon volcano and stuff. Tapos parang I just stopped because I got tired of it. So parang mas gusto kasi iba na yung focus and stuff. So ngayon, ever since, super supportive yan. So thank you po, ma'am, for always supporting me. And sana, ma'am, pa-share naman nitong live na to para mas maraming nanood. Again, we would like to thank everyone for supporting us. Thank you, Maring Don, for always being consistent sa vlog natin. Thank you so much. And also, we would like to thank Christine Consoro, our technical. Wow, social!
Thank you, May matagkal na tayo. Yung ganun-ganun eh.
So, meron tayong team, meron tayong technical. Share tayo sa ginagawa graphics natin and infographics. So, ayan, thank you everyone. We hope to see you on our next vlog. This is Nick Maravillas, and this is Don Makahilo.
Don Makahilo. Sorry, hindi ako aware doon.
Sige, Mare.
Kailangan na para ikaw na.
Party and Mare pag live.
Oh, sige. Ulit, Mars. Gusto ko yan.
Again, this is Nick Maravillas, and this is
Don Makahilo.
Ayan, thank you so much, and see you on our next vlog. Bye!
Bye!